Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of BrokeRock. And I need to apologize that the videos are going to be kind of slow coming, just due to work and finding time to be able to record. But anyway, in this episode, I am going to show you some clips. One, we are in our location. It's in front of me. But I'll show you some clips of the adventure of getting here, some of the basic setup stuff, and let's just get right into it. So first night on the server, of course it's nighttime, and I died to a stray. It was a very eventful night. I'm just trying to make my way to our base area. Got creepers blowing up behind me, you know, skeletons shoot me. It was just a very, very crazy time indeed. I decided to go ahead and speed this up just because it's a lot of that beginning of the season, start gathering resources, just trying to get a base camp set up. And I didn't want to bore you guys too much with all the beginning stuff. So here's the island. It's a savanna island. I don't know if this would be considered part of the Shadow Savannah. I'm not sure. But we decided on an island because we are going to be building a castle this season. That's what Callie wanted to build. But due to time and life situations for us both, I did not design this build. She went out to YouTube and found one that she liked that she wanted to do. So I will link the original video down in the description once we get to that stage. I don't remember the YouTuber offhand right now. That's a very big hole. We'll have to cover that up. But like I said, I don't know the YouTuber's name off the top of my head, but I will get that in the next video when we start getting things going on that build. So right now, just kind of surveying the area. Trying to figure out what all is going to need to be done. Definitely going to need to flatten out some things before we start building this, because this castle is going to be a pretty good size. I think I want to say it's like 60 with the outer wall for the actual castle itself. I think it's like 64 by 64. So it's a significant size. So here I'm just kind of exploring the village, seeing if there's anything, you know, worthwhile that could be useful. Definitely the villagers will be useful. I believe Gal was going to try and do a villager breeder at some point. If he's not able to get one going, I'll see if one of the other BrokeRockers might be able to help me out with that. It seems fairly simple and straightforward, but I've never actually built one myself because, you know, me, I'm not much of a farm person. I just like doing the builds. So just gathering up some food because food's going to be helpful. Could have used that when I was running through the night and trying not to die. I want to say that I did make it to the island without any casualties. Just that first casualty when I logged in. Like I said, of course, it would be at night when I would log in. That's my luck. So yeah, just kind of looking around. There hasn't really been too much useful in this village. It seems like most of the Savannah villages don't have much of anything useful. But like I said, there was food, so that was good. And we will need that. I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick. We do have one player sleep, as per the usual for BrokeRock. I'm going to block that guy in. So here we're going to set up our little base area. It's going to be our starter area. It's not a real big area, but it's kind of flat. Give me a chance to... wrong button. Give me a chance to get that area where we're going to build ready for building. And also a place where we can make food if we need food. Store whatever resources we're able to gather. Like I said, this castle is going to be built mostly out of basalt and blackstone. The blackstone is probably going to be the biggest challenge. We can make a basalt generator pretty easily to get all the basalt that we're going to need. Just got to get that soil and blue ice, I believe, or packed ice. Can't remember which one it is. Get some cows going, because of course we're going to need the enchantment set up for the beginning, just so we can get some silk, hopefully, and fortune, so we can get diamonds going. Of course, cows don't want to cooperate and go where I want them to go. I decided to do a little entrance on this too, in case you needed to go in to pick up any of the drops and not let anybody out in the process. So here I'm just making it. I always get gates and which was crafted which way for the gates and the fences, but I finally get it done there. So there's our little cow pen. Of course, we've got the wheat that's over by the village that we can go gather when we need it to feed up the cows. So this is our little starter cow area. Here I'm going to go down and see if I can find some coal. I'm needing coal for torches. I want to try to light up the area. It's always good. I also was kind of curious as to see what I can find down here. Maybe get some iron. At least get some kind of gear in the beginning, because that is kind of important. This doesn't go down too far, but throughout exploring the cave areas, find out this gets pretty massive, and there's several different entrances. This little area here wasn't too big, but it does connect up somewhere with another area, if I remember correctly. I'm gathering this copper, and I'm not 100% sure why I'm gathering it. I don't know if I plan on using it for anything. Not that I can think of at the moment. I'm kind of worried about creepers coming up behind me and exploding, because that's like what they tend to do. Sneak up behind you and kill you. So I got a little coal, so I'm just going to go back up here and grab this little bit of coal that I found here. Fortune would be nice at this point, especially fortuning up coal and get quite a bit more that way. And it looks like, per normal, I didn't turn off my notifications for Discord when I was recording, so just ignore those little pop-ups in the corner. Yep, and more copper here. Like I said, I don't know what we'll use this for, and yeah, here's the other side where it does meet up with a bigger section of cave and more coal. I did cut out a lot of the wandering around in the caves just because, I mean, it's just a lot of wandering around in the caves. Nothing really exciting happened. Of course, there may have been, I don't remember, it's been so long ago since I recorded these now that it's possible there was a few jump scares here and there, creepers sneaking up behind me, or skeletons shooting me in the back, who knows. But we do have a nice little area on the island, or under the island, where we can do a lot of mining, which is good. It doesn't help with the resources that we need for building, but we will get there. So we can do a little terraforming here, try to, you know, cover this hole that we found earlier before somebody falls into it. Because, like I said, I'd be the one that would fall into it and die. And also, like I said, need to level this out a bit and get it prepared for this huge castle. Like I said, the castle is not... It's a fairly decent size, but with the outer wall, I think it makes the overall size 64 by 64 blocks. So it's going to be if you can just imagine about how much black stone and basalt is going to be needed for this. Decided to make a shovel to make gathering up this dirt a little bit quicker, and hopefully we can gather up enough to fill over that hole. We're just going to have to remember that that is only one block deep, and hopefully nobody decides they need to mine up dirt in that area, because they're going to be in a hole if they do. Alright, so this is pretty much going to be it for the first video. Just getting set up, getting some of the basic gathering resources. Did a little terraforming just to get the area ready for the building. Like I said, most of these videos will probably just be updates due to the lack of time that I have, as well as Callie. And we will see you guys in the... Hi guys, so I hope you enjoyed that first video of us getting things set up and getting started and getting going. Sorry it's a little bit a shorter one, but like I said, I decided to speed it up so you weren't watching so much of the beginning resource gathering, setting up a little base location, and that kind of thing. And just a reminder that the castle that we are building this season is actually not my design or Callie's design. It is one that she found off of YouTube that she decided that she wanted to build. So, and I will make sure to link that in the description when we get to that point. And our videos will be more or less update videos this season due to my schedule as well as Callie's crazy schedule. And I do apologize again for the videos will more than likely be on the slower side due to finding that time to get them recorded. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this first episode, and we will see you, I should say second episode, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!